Hey students, I'm going to go ahead and explain how this activity is going to work. So when you look at the directions, it says start at the starting square. So that means we're going to start right here where it says start. You need to balance each reaction. So some of these reactions you're going to have to predict the products before you can write the reaction in balance. But your eventual goal is that you want to balance each of these reactions. Then you're going to add up the coefficients, including the ones, to determine which direction you're going to move. So let's go ahead and just do this first equation together and see where it takes us. All right, so it says that we have S8 plus O2 yielding SO3. So I can see that I'm going to need 8 sulfurs on both sides. So I'm going to put an 8 coefficient here. Now that means I've got 24 oxygens, so I need a 12 here. And in my balance, I've got 8 sulfurs, I have 8 sulfurs, I have 24 oxygens, and I have 24 oxygens. So now I'm going to add up my coefficients. Remember, if I don't put a coefficient, that's a 1. So I have 1 plus 12 plus 8. That means that's 21, okay? So it tells me that I need to delete the reaction and the directions in the square and type in the sum of the coefficients. But make sure you make a note of which direction you're going to move first. So this tells me that if the sum is odd, I'm going to move to the right. If the sum is even, I'm going to move down. So my sum is odd. That means I'm going to move to the right. But I need to go in the square. I need to delete it. And I need to type in my sum. And you can see that it changes colors. So when you type in your answers, these squares will change colors. And the colors won't mean anything to you, but they're going to let me know how you're doing. And then the next one I'm going to move to is this one right here, the one to the right, because that's what the directions had told me to do. And I'm going to keep going until I get to this square all the way down here, okay? Now, you won't be having to answer all of these questions, okay? If you're following the directions, it's going to take you on a path to get down to this square here. So some of these will and should remain white, indicating that you did not need to get to those. So if you have any questions at all about how to complete this activity, just let me know and I'll be happy to help you guys out. All right, thank you.